This might take some trial and error. It might take some tweaking. But once you get it, oh, everything becomes possible. Truly, at that point, you can do anything. Once you create your perfect structured day, then whatever it is that you want to accomplish, it becomes a matter of just doing those daily activities no matter what. Let's say you want to build an amazing business. Let's say you want to build a building. Let's say you want to build whatever you desire in your head. So, how do you get there, and what type of routine is going to help you accelerate that goal? What's going to help you get there faster? Well, first, you got to start with a beautiful vision. And once you have that beautiful vision, then you got to look at your lifestyle, right? Maybe you're a young parent and you're getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and your lifestyle has changed. Maybe you're a young adult with absolutely no attachments and you're getting up at 9, 10 a.m. because you're going to bed at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Whatever your lifestyle is, you got to look at it in complete picture. Because if you don't and you try to match your routine to somebody that's getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but you're going to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, well, that's not going to work, is it? But what can work is the structures of that person's day. You might not be able to match everything perfectly, but you might be able to match the routines. You might be able to match the system. So as soon as you get up, what does your day look like? Even if you're getting up at 9, 10 o'clock, what does your day look like, and how can you structure your day productively? That way, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're focusing on, you can accomplish it, and you can do it not just well, but you can do it while increasing and elevating your peace. How can you do that? Well, it's very simple, but it's not easy because you have to be honest with yourself first. You got to realize what you have and what you are lacking. Let's say you have all of the time in the world. Well, could you sacrifice a couple hours at night to get up a little bit earlier to be able to hit those phone calls or to be able to hit those numbers even better? Or can you go to sleep a bit earlier so that way when you get up early in the morning with your kid, you're not struggling, you're not groggy, you're able to give fully from the very beginning. So having a vision and then understanding where you are in your life cycle is very important. Once you have broken down how your vision can fit with your lifestyle, that is when you create the systems and the routines. If you do it beforehand, chances are you're only going to do it for a little bit until something comes up, until something breaks, and then you just let go and you say, hey, that didn't work for me. Well, of course it didn't work for you because you didn't look at the whole picture. So how do you structure your lifestyle to fit your routines and your routines to fit your lifestyle? Well, once you know where you are, what you're doing, then add something that will always give you peace and something that will always align you to your highest vision. Let's say you notice that during the middle of the day you get a little bit sluggish. Well, maybe that's the time to add a little bit of mindfulness, a little bit of meditation, a little bit of self-care, right? Maybe taking that little extra break, those 5, 10, 15 minutes to put in the headphones, listen to the peaceful manual, and really reset yourself so that way the rest of your day just flows. Or maybe you notice that in the morning you're not having enough energy. So maybe you add a little bit of training, a little bit of exercise so that you can really up level your energy and kickstart your metabolism as soon as you get up by adding a little bit of a green drink, something that will get your body going immediately so that as soon as you're done with your training, You can have that nice solid meal that will build those muscles and build the brain cells. Now, it doesn't matter what your morning routine is, as long as you keep it consistent. Consistency is the key. If you want to be a great writer, if you want to be a great programmer, if you want to be a super duper entrepreneur, then look at the systems that those people have and see how you can integrate it holistically into your own routine, into your own lifestyle. Maybe you realize that you're not giving enough to yourself during the day, and at night, you are just crashing out. So maybe before you crash out, you give yourself that little extra time. You buy yourself 15 minutes to half an hour and you open that book that you've been wanting to read. You do that meditation that you've been wanting to do. Maybe you open up the peaceful journal and you finish journaling. It truly doesn't matter what kind of routine it is, what kind of systems you implement, as long as they are always helping you go up. Because if you're putting routines into your life, into your lifestyle that leave you unhappy, that leave you lacking energy, that allow you to drain yourself completely, it's not going to be great for you. Because we want to add to ourselves. So when you're creating your routine, make sure that it is broken down in chunks and you're able to analyze each separate chunk differently. So you have 3 times in the day where it can be a completely different schedule, a completely different system, and a completely different routine. You have the morning, you have the afternoon, and then you have the evening. So what do you do in the morning? Do you get up and immediately start working like a lot of people do? Do you get up in a rush and now your whole day is a little bit rushing? Or do you get up and you're peaceful and you give to yourself and you train so that way, no matter what the rest of the day looks like, you already won the morning? On your lunch breaks, are you just scrolling on your phone constantly and not paying attention to the food that is going in your body? Are you being thankful for having that little break, for giving to yourself? Do you have a little mindfulness practice that allows you to shed whatever didn't work in the morning and allows you to set yourself right for the rest of the afternoon? And in the evening, do you still have energy to go forward? Are you still excited about the day, about the evening? Or are you so exhausted that you just crash? Well, everything can be changed to elevate yourself. Everything can be analyzed and changed, but you gotta do that work. You gotta be the one that says, hey, in the mornings, this is how I'm thinking, this is how I'm feeling. In the afternoons, this is what's going on, and this has been the consistent reaction. This has been what I've been doing. Maybe changing things a little bit, maybe tweaking things a little bit is actually going to elevate the rest of my day. How are you approaching your evening? Are you spending time with your family? Are you spending time with your friends? Are you letting go of anything that didn't work? Or are you just keep grinding and grinding and grinding until you're too tired to keep your eyes awake? Whatever it is that you want to build, by creating and setting good structures and systems for yourself in these 3 portions of the day is going to allow you to create your vision faster, and it's going to allow you to do it stress-free. It's going to allow you to do it peacefully. That way, no matter what is going on in the world around you, you are centered like a hurricane. You know, you could have all kinds of stuff going on out here, but you're centered and you're peaceful no matter what is happening. And you know you have routines and systems that you can always fall back on to let go of the past, forget the future, be here now, and really create something worthwhile that you are proud of. This is Russ Nikita. Stay peaceful. Let's go.